And good in the house, back with another bang on video where, ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal versus Norwich City 2-2 draw. Who would have thought that Freddie Ljungberg's team would play such amount of possession football, and most importantly, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang carrying Arsenal since the start of this season, and he's continuing that blazing form. Well, let's move on to the first news of our day. Well, here's what Freddie said about the fans about today's game. He said they are amazing fans. They are. We need them, and the players need them. That's the main thing that I can say to them. We, as players and coaching staff, will do everything we can to help make them happy. Just enjoy the game. It's going to be unbelievable, isn't it? But let's see if that's going to happen or not. But it was pretty surprising to what actually, the starting 11 was about. The team selection was unbelievable. Not many would have expected it, but Leno Chambers, Mustafi, Luis Kolasinac, Shaka Guendouzi, Willock, Ozil, Aubameyang, and Lacazette as a central striker. Lacazette he missed his chances, and I think here's what certain Arsenal fans had to say about that lineup. One said, they were not quite convinced that Mustafi was starting, and everyone was like, Freddie Ljungberg, I think that's really wrong. Freddie has to go out. There are certain amount of impatient fans. But when Timu Pukki scored, here's the comments that came in. One said Flucky, another one said announce Poch, another one said Unai is not the problem, lads. And another one said, so undeserved, we've been doing so well. Well, let's move on with the very positive news of our day, of this day. Arsenal women beat 11-1. They beat Bristol City women. And it's really funny because Vivian Miedema has actually scored 6 goals and assisted 4 of them. It is an unbelievable feat, but let's see what's going to happen at that. But here's a sad news. Benik Afobe's daughter, Amora, she's actually... she has tragically passed away, and everyone in the Arsenal family, every fan who's actually listening to this, or whoever has come across to this news, we feel sad about it. It's really wrong, and it's really, really something which shouldn't have happened, and I'm really, really feel sad, and I think rest in peace. That's all I can say about it. But moving on. Arsenal have scored 7 Premier League goals away from home this season. Out of those 7, 6 has been scored by Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and only one single goal against Liverpool has been scored by Luca Torreira. So make whatever you can out of this. But here's Jack Wilshere, always showing his class off the pitch as well. He posted this about Benik Afobe. He said, Benik, my brother, my words will never mean enough to express how deeply sorry I am for your loss, and I know that no words will heal the pain in your hearts right now. Just know I am here for you, Luis, and your family always. Freddie Ljungberg's first 11, I don't know, it didn't convince anyone, but many people, neither me. But Arsenal versus the current bottom 3 sides of the Premier League this season, 2-2 versus Watford, 2-2 versus Southampton, 2-2 versus Norwich. Consistency, isn't it? But moving on, Mesut Ozil's game by numbers versus Norwich City. 1 shot on target, 0 successful take-ons, 0 big chances created, 0 chances created from open play, 0 assists, 0 goals. That's what his performance was. It sums up. That number sums Mesut Ozil very much. That is 0. That's what he was. But moving on, Gary Neville's 3-word response as VAR comes to Arsenal's rescue versus Norwich. He said, he just tweeted actually, that's a disgrace. That's what he said. But Louis Saha actually was in the studio for the clash, and he said that those are the rules, and you like to see that in the game. It's a real hard situation, but this is football. Also, Telegraph's Matt Law has actually put up a scathing attack on Stan Kroenke's ownership. He said, I don't think Unai Emery was a problem at Arsenal. You can have a short-term fix by replacing the manager, but the ownership at Arsenal is slowly chipping away at the club. The ownership and the people making the decisions have been shambolic. Well, he actually went on. He actually made sense with he said that it's really funny. The ownership of the Kroenkes has been terrible. The executives, they've now appointed Raul Sanhi. Has he done a good job? No. I don't know what Edu does. Vinay Venkatesham seems to be involved, and I have no idea what he does. They put out a statement a few weeks ago backing Emery, but there was no name on it. The most pointless statement in the world. Nobody would put their name to it. Josh Kroenke, Stan Kroenke, Raul Sanhi, nobody. Why put it out? It was the most pointless statement ever. Nobody had it in them to put their name to it. Who is picking the next manager? Is it Sanyehi? Is it Josh Kroenke? Is it Edu? Is it Vinay? Is it a football agent? Who is picking the next manager at Arsenal? They don't know the criteria or what they want. The ownership and the people making the decisions have been shambolic. I don't know what's going to happen. But moving on, Granit Xhaka has been blasted by fans after his laboured attempts to prevent Norwich from scoring. Well, the midfielder was making his first Premier League start since being stripped of his captaincy by Unai Emery. Well, it was an unbelievable thing because Todd Cantwell put the Canaries up 2-1, and fans were criticizing Xhaka because he didn't actually wasn't tracking back. One wrote that Xhaka let Cantwell run straight past him for the second goal. Another one said first goal sure they could have closed the guy, but unlucky with deflection. Second goal you need to cover from midfield. In this case, it's Granit Xhaka. But talking about Benik Afobe, well, the whole news is that Amora, his 2-year-old daughter, had a severe infection, and she was taken to hospital after unexpectedly developing the infection before a number of serious complications that claimed her life. The Bristol City striker announced the sad news on Sunday morning with a statement on Twitter. Afobe says that him and his wife Louise Smith's daughter has passed away with the love of her family by her side. So next news that's coming our way, Arsenal are not planning on making a move for Nuno Espirito Santo because they believe that he is not fit for the profile of Arsenal. Well, I don't know if that's the truth or not, but let's move on from this. But so let's end this video straight away because I think I don't want to make this video any more longer. Do you guys believe that Unai Emery was sacked? Was it right for Arsenal to sack Unai Emery? Because given the whole thing, the defensive frailties are definitely down to the players. So I think that is the biggest reason why we failed today as well. But I won't jump into conclusions straight away because I'd really like to see what Freddie Ljungberg does in the next upcoming games. Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the news and views and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day. So subscribe, be a part of this community, hit that bell icon as well so you get all the notifications. And I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers.